If I could restart my union lineman apprenticeship, here are 2 things that I would change if I could go back and redo it all over again. Hi, my name is Austin. I'm a journeyman lineman by trade. I went through an IBEW union lineman apprenticeship from the years of 2017 to 2020. Before that, I worked in the union as a power line tree trimming clearance. And before that, I worked in a welding shop. And before that, while I was in high school, I worked at a mechanic shop. So working in the skilled trades is really the only thing I know. So after I graduated high school in 2015, I wanted to pursue the lineman trade. I didn't know how to get started. There was a lot of ifs, ands, buts, excuses. I didn't know what to do, how to do anything. I just did the research and figured I had to go to a lineman school, okay? So eventually I did get into a union lineman apprenticeship in the year of 2017, September of 2017. Now, looking back, here are 2 things that I would like to change if I could go back and redo it all over again. These 2 things are super easy and they will make very much sense. The thing number 1 is going to be finances. Okay, when I got into the trade at 20 years old, I never made so much money in my life, okay? Thinking back on it, now being a journeyman and working in a place like California, making $73 an hour, looking back, you're like, that money was all right. But regardless, at 20 years old, I was making, I don't know exactly what my paycheck was looking like. We were working 512s and I was getting like $50 a day per diem. I never made so much money in my life, okay? And when I talk about finances, when I speak about finances, is at a young age, why didn't I do something productive with the money I was making? I didn't go out and just stupidly spend it, you know what I mean? Go buy a brand new diesel pickup truck and a brand new camper, or buy all these cool fancy toys and just spend money on depreciating assets or whatever you want to call them. But instead, I did buy a newer truck. I bought a sports car, a Shelby GT350. Like, I still have it, paid for, whatever. I don't owe any money on it. But looking back, why didn't I just put that money that I spent on like the car that I absolutely didn't need, but at 22 years old, 21, I was like, that would be sick. That's one of my dream cars. So I bought it. Like, why didn't I invest that money in like maybe some property or like real estate, or put money into, index funds and like some safe long-term investing type of things? Like, I didn't know about this stuff. No one taught me about this type of stuff, which is no big deal. I'm not going to blame anybody. I was an adult. I could have asked. I could have done research. I could have figured these things out myself. No one is to blame but myself. But hey, if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I want to get started in lineman trade or whatever, blue collar trade, you can make really good money. And if you're young, first things first, I would say, figure out your finances. Don't go out and get in debt and buy that brand new diesel pickup truck, that brand new boat. Like, try to probably allocate your money into more appreciating assets or some things that can make you money in the long run, like the S&P 500, index funds, treasuries, and there's a variety of different things. I'm no financial expert, so I can't give you advice. These are just things that I've learned later on in my career so far now, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing it now, or at least I'm trying to, but this would have been nice to know 8 years ago. So that was thing number 1, is finances. The second thing that I wish I would have done is learned how to take better care of my body. And I talk about, and other people talk about, the physicality of the trades and how hard it can be to work in the blue collar construction world, whatever construction trade that is, lineman, electrician, plumber, HVAC, welder of some sort. It doesn't matter, whatever trade, there's most likely physical elements to it. And that's okay, that's part of it. When I talk about taking care of my body physically, is there was things outside of work that I did that caused me physical damage to my body. Things like riding dirt bikes being the most impactful one on me. 2 months into my apprenticeship, I went off a dirt bike jump, bike stalled midair for some reason, and I just nose dived right into the landing and scorpioned over the handlebars, and I thought I paralyzed myself. My whole body went numb. My neck still hurts to this day. My back still hurts to this day. And that was in 2017, and we're in 2025. So 8 years ago, right? Those things have long lasting effects to you. Dirt biking, it's been one too many times that I've crashed on the stupid doggone dirt bike that could have caused me to have to take time off work, have to go to the hospital, have to not be able to work if I had a broken limb, broken leg, broken arm. You can't do the lineman trade if you're in the position where you physically can't do the work. So taking care of my physical body is another thing that I do wish I would have done. I'm not saying don't have fun, of course, do things you enjoy doing. If riding dirt bikes is one of those things, do it. I just wish I would have tried to not do it as hardcore as I did do it, which caused me to get hurt and have long-lasting physical bodily harm that does affect my day-to-day life. The trades aren't easy. You're using your body every single day. It's work. It takes a lot out of you. I wish I would have just taken better care of my body starting out in the trade so I wouldn't feel the way I feel now because of my decisions I made in my own personal life that have caused me to creak and crone waking up and get out of bed in the morning. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Those are two things that I wish I would have done, or I wish I could change if I were to go back to 20-year-old Austin, back to 2017 when I first got into a lineman apprenticeship and started making really good money, finances, and taking better care of my body. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.